There are over 190 million drug users around the world, which is increasing in number day by day, especially among young adults under the age of 30. Assalamualaikum, I bid to Madam Azmiza and my viewers. Did you know? There are a lot of things teenagers nowadays are addicted to, be it video games, using electronic devices, or even food addiction. But the most dangerous of all is drug addiction. Why so sudden? Well, because my topic for today is drug abuse among teenagers. According to the Malaysian National Drug Information System, National Anti-Drug Agency AADK, a total of 131,841 drug addicts have been registered in Malaysia between January 2010 and February 2016. From the total number given, drug abuse among youth aged 19 and below in this country amounted to 800 plus people. Apart from the long-term damage to the body drug abuse causes, drug addicts who use needles are also at risk of contracting HIV, hepatitis B, and C infection. So, what is the cause of drug abuse? There are several reasons, including peer pressure, as an experimentation as well as to escape from the reality. Young adults these days are easily influenced by their friends. Majority of teens were using drugs because others are doing it, or they think they are doing it. Fear of not being accepted in a social circle of drug-using peers, they try to fit in, even if using something that may bring doom to their future. Secondly, youth love thrilling and exciting experience. Thus, they wanted to experiment and are curious on how this drug tastes. The ecstasy of this experiment, however, giving them an addiction, and which in turn led to an abusive use of drugs, as they wanted to feel the sensation over and over again. The next causes, which most happily occurred to children that wanted to escape from the reality they live in. Depression, anxiety, and stress-related disorder can lead to drug abuse as an attempt to lessen those feelings of distress. Instead of seeking help from people, they prompt to use drugs, which in turn make them feel relief, albeit for only a moment, before they turn to drugs again to be relieved from the pain again. And this cycle will continue even after they become an adult. Some people claim that experimenting as an adolescent is a natural part of growing up, that drug abuse is not as harmful as an addiction. However, it does have negative implications, even if in several cases does not advance to the extent. Drug abuse can lower inhibition, encouraging youngsters to participate in activities or behavior that they wouldn't usually do. It will also put a person at higher risk of infectious disease and illness, as drugs can weaken the immune system in our body. Drug abuse can also affect your problem with your memory and attention, which will make your daily life more difficult. And last but not least, the most severe consequences drug abuse may lead to is death. A study was done by Monash University Human Research Ethics Committee, which shows that ecstasy and cannabis were most often used and are easily accessible, and followed by heroin at the second place. Albeit ketum is easily acquired, especially around the Southeast Asian, it is also the least commonly used by teenagers. In all honesty, prevention is better than cure. Before you think you can cure your abuse of drugs, prevent yourself from even taking one in the first place. Distance yourself from things or people that can make you come in contact with those drugs. Your present decides your future. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum.